Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome. Let's get right to this video. The purpose of this video, well, the title of the video is Why Gratitude is an Insanely Powerful Superpower and How to Cultivate it. But first, let's talk about why gratitude is so important. It's the number one thing that I focus on every single day. So let me just share with you a couple of reasons why it's so powerful. Number one, when you cultivate the power of gratitude, what you're doing is you're crushing negative thoughts, negative self-talk, negative limiting responses. That's number one. Number two, when you do this, when you cultivate the power of gratitude on a daily basis, what you're actually doing is you're rewiring the neural pathways in the brain. And what that does is that it speeds up healing from within. It speeds up abundance. It speeds up positivity. Because the more you repeat what you're grateful for, the more you are bringing into your awareness just how powerful gratitude is and just how abundant the universe is. Number three, it brings you more of what you're grateful for. And number four, the benefits accumulate over time. Just like when you put money in the stock market on a consistent basis, it accumulates, it compounds. So the more gratitude you have and the more you express it every day, it compounds the benefits. Number five, it creates more magical experiences. It lowers your cortisol. It lowers your, well, this is part of the negative aspects, but it reduces anxiety, it reduces worry, fear. So those are the five things that cultivating gratitude does for us. It's an incredibly powerful superpower to have, and it doesn't cost anything. It just takes a few minutes of your time every single day. Now here's how. The first thing is, what I do is before I leave the house, I write three things that I'm grateful for. And how I do it is I have a mason jar. And I deposit three things I'm grateful for on a little sticky note. And I write three things I'm grateful for every single day. This gratitude jar is like right on the counter in my kitchen. And before I leave the house, I always look around to make sure that everything is all good and well. And if I have forgotten to write the three things I'm grateful for, I'm always reminded by the presence of this jar on the counter over there. Now, this is a jar filled of gratitude throughout the year. So I just picked one out on November 13, 25. I wrote, I'm grateful for recognizing I am my own coding programmer because I code frequencies for the simulation to respond to. This it's helping me increase my awareness that I live in a simulation, and that the simulation, which is the world outside of you, is responding to what's going on inside. So that one day I wrote that I was grateful for that awareness. And so the more I'm aware of this concept, the more I realize how everything is coming together. Okay, so that was one thing. The other thing I wrote was I decided to be, let's see, what did I write? I decided to be, what? I can't even read my, I can't even read my own handwriting. Some people say I write like a doctor. Well, I wrote I am wealthy all across the spectrum. So that's an abundant thought that I had on that day. Let me see, what did I write before that? I decided to be a rebel. I decided to be a rebel last night. I decided to be a rebel last night, and I got pizza for the first time. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat carbs. I'm a carnivore. But I decided to reward myself with a little pizza, and I was grateful for it. Okay, so that's just an example of what I have been doing for the last 2 years. At the end of the year, what I do is I dump all this on the table, and I spend about a half hour going through each of the pieces of paper to remind myself of what I was grateful for throughout the year. And when you do that, you are creating a loop in your mind that becomes a habit. They say that it takes 21 days to change a habit, and something like that. But I've been doing it since the beginning of the year, and before that. So write 3 to 4 things you're grateful for, and put it in a jar like this. Yeah, and then at the end of the year, dump it all out and take a look at it. And then start all over on January 1st. And here's another thing that I do. Because I'm aware of the magic of life, I am always on the lookout. I don't look for evidence, but I am always open to what the stimulation gives to me in response to what's going on inside me. And every time something magical happens, it could be a little thing, like somebody letting you go ahead in traffic, or green lights all the way to your destination, or an unexpected check in the mail, or an unexpected deposit in your bank account from the government, or something like that. I always write down in a notebook that I keep in my car, and I write down every little thing. Another thing would be triple numbers. Those are angel numbers, like 111, 222, 333. I write them down in a notebook. What happened? Like yesterday, I was leaving my father's graveside. I got in the car. I started it up, and number 444 popped up. I've been seeing triple numbers lately, and I know that they are messages from the angels, messages from the simulation that I am on track to the next level in my life. So think about why gratitude is insanely a hidden superpower, and how it can help you go to the next level. Think about that. But let me know in the comments if you're doing it. Let me know what you're writing down. It's gonna help you.